if anybody had told me on January 1st, 1979, that on January 1st, 1980, I'd be a husband and a father, I'd have said, no way. You're bugging.
What are you drinking? Oh,
I spilled some on myself. I've never been interviewed like this before.
No.
To the best of my recollection, I've never been interviewed like this before. So it's a new experience for me. I know you're an old pro at it because you've done a lot of interviewing.
Yeah, I don't do as much as I like though.
No.
Right.
Okay.
But I just figured, hey, I know this man. So let's see if he could help me out. Just give me something to play with. How do you feel? 65 is a journey. That's a milestone. You know?
Yeah, and it doesn't seem like that long.
No.
It doesn't really seem that long. It seems like, it wasn't that long ago I was your age. But I have the pictures. I mean, it's, a good thing you're documenting this because it's the pictures that let you know how long you've been around.
Right. What was like, let's see, the beginning of the Eversley household? Like, what was that feeling like starting?
The beginning of the household?
Yeah. Mom says, we're pregnant. I guess take me through all 3 notifications.
Well, when Mom was pregnant with Earl, that news came up. It was pretty sudden. And it says, oh my goodness.
Right.
I mean, of course, he's a welcome addition, but we didn't expect it.
Right.
And we didn't plan it. But Keith, we actually did, say, yeah, let's have a baby.
That's not right.
So we actually Keith was the only one that we actually planned to have. I just wanted, however many we had, I just wanted them to be healthy.
The feeling of fatherhood, like, is that something like you were always proud of?
Yeah.
Like a king in the kingdom.
I don't know if I thought of it quite that way, but being a father, originally I wasn't expecting to be a father. I mean, I always knew that I would be a father someday. Someday. I expected to be married someday. I expected to be a father someday. But now, then having it kind of thrust upon you, unexpectedly.
Right.
It was a bit overwhelming, but, at some point I said I didn't have time to be overwhelmed. The baby's coming.
Right.
So I got a job to do. So, and I was there when Earl was born.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was another, first for me to actually, to help bring a child into the world.
It's a special feeling. Like, I know we plan to have more, but that first time, you don't know what to expect, and it's like, man, this thing looks like an alien.
But you made it.
Right?
It's awesome. It's like a different emotions because, there's a little bit of fear, can I do this? There's a lot of, people walking, a lot of single parents out here now, and it seems to be the norm. I recognize it, but I don't identify with it.
Right.
You and your brothers were raised by your mother and your father. Mm-hmm. My mother was raised by my mother, by her mother and her father.
Right.
My father was raised by his mother and a stepfather. For our tradition, for our family, the Eversley family, the tradition is, being raised by both parents. And I was aware of that, at the time when, Mom got pregnant with Junior, because I knew that was a commitment that I had to take on.